Hey everyone, and welcome back to the X-Ring. Guys, I've got none other than Tony Marfione with me here today. And we're going to talk about what?
We are going to talk about the new Ultratech.
So why don't you tell us about the new Ultratech, when it's dropping, and any other particular?
You know, just to give you a little bit of just quick history, I won't go into it in depth. You know, we started making the first Ultratechs in 1999 in Vero Beach.
I know, it's been a while.
So there's been quite a bit of little changes over the course of some time, but this probably represents the biggest, change that we've done as far as mechanism and appearance, performance, and everything else. So, across the time of doing these, we never anticipated this type of style of knife to have negligible amount of blade play.
Correct.
And it was designed that way. It propels the blade from forward to opening positions. Of course, it's extremely sturdy and it's been battle proven for a long time. So it's just something over the last 18 months we made some radical improvements. We incorporated our dual fuel drivetrain. We incorporated a lot of new juice into the new mechanisms, new clips, new way to hold our glass breakers in place. So the introduction of the crud cutters, just everything got incorporated into this last build. The Ultratech represents, like I said, probably the largest grossing knife that we've done in volume since 1999. And, for an entry-level Microtech, it just seems to fit the bill, for a lot of entry users, and a lot of even pro users use the same one. It has a slender body. This particular one is built with T8 screws that we make in-house. And then, of course, the dual fuel drivetrain, the front and rear leg mounts, the new clip. And then on top of that, we have our Zero Blade Play technology that we incorporated into this piece as well. So fully functional and reliable to 100 millionths degrees. I mean, we've done a significant amount of testing, battle-proven testing. I know the guys don't like to disclose numbers. We're going to say it. We run these about 180,000 cycles to see if we get any negligible wear on the or impact on the actual mechanisms, and these fared extremely well. Of course, the Zero Play technology is something that you could adjust.
Yeah.
If you folks are out there and you see some of the videos that Ray put together on maintenance, they all operate and tune the same way. So here it is. Ray's been sporting this one, here on the islands.
Yeah, so the Ultratech is amazing. It really is. And, the thing is with the out the fronts, guys, even though you might not realize it, there's a little bit of blade play. We can pull on it a little bit. You can move it up and down. Doesn't affect the functionality of the knife, but I know that you've been working diligently, and our first offering with this was the Luminary, the Surefire.
That is correct. Yeah, the Luminary came out with it first.
Yeah, and guys, it was a kit, and it was only available in a kit. So for Tony dropping this, basically I think you're going to be dropping this the week of Thanksgiving.
That is correct. Everybody knows that it's coming, so everybody's getting super excited, but they'll be on the gear site. And then, of course, to our very, very first, top 10, top 12 Microtech, dealers, authorized dealers will have these as well. But we're going to probably drop the first ones probably midweek, probably Tuesday.
Okay.
But we'll be promoting it all along the way, for folks to be able to acquire this knife.
All right.
Also, the first Luminaries are shipping that week too. So
all right.
A lot of
that's
exciting
awesome
stuff. Yeah.
So this will be the first time it's available without, buying a kit. Like with the Luminary, you had to get the Surefire light as well. But we've got the Ultratech coming out. Price point is going to be sub 400.
It's going to be sub 400. That's right.
And guys, this isn't something we're going to be dropping like 100. We've been building up inventory for a while. So I think...
well, that's the thing. We wanted to make sure that we try to make an initial splash on this knife, so we've been building them for the last, month or better. And but it's going to be exciting for the week. Like I had mentioned, you have the Ultratech, you have the Atrius, which I'm sorry I'm late, but it's coming. So all these new pieces will be hitting just that little window because we're off Thursday and Friday.
Yeah.
So we have to do, we have to basically book orders and get them all out that week. But we're super, super excited. And the knife is also going to come, right now the initial is done in a double edge, which has always been our extreme, most popular, our favorite is a full serrated DE. But the new TE and the new SE blades are right behind it. As a matter of fact, I seen blades in process at the plant just right before we left on our trip. So super exciting because the guys went an extra length to give those at least those two blades just a little bit of an upfront look. If you like what we've done on the Combat Troton and the other knives, you're going to really, really dig what we did on the new Ultratech.
Yeah, and guys, we do apologize, because I came up to you guys initially during Blade Show 2024, and at the time we were going to release it like a month later. Tony saw some things he wanted to improve on, so rather than put a product out there that you know, might not give you a lifetime of use. He's really engineered this to where it will truly give you a lifetime worth of use.
100%, and that was the biggest key thing. It wasn't that we were sitting on our hands, but when you go to this great length to change, you know, we changed the entire drivetrain of this knife.
Yes.
We changed the entire function. You know, there's about, you know, close to maybe 6 or 7 patents, you know, on this, on how we do everything across the board. So every time we had to go through, our guys encouraged us to do cyclic testing, all different types of testing, heat, cold, you name it, just to make sure, because when we come up to speed, we don't want to have an issue with these things down the line. So we wanted to make sure that it was as battle-proof as it could be and have any of the teething issues worked out before we release this great product.
Yeah, you guys don't understand, like, you know, yeah, right now it's like 70 degrees where we're at, but if you're in an environment where, let's say it's freezing, we actually took these, we actually put them in refrigerators and freezers to make sure that they would work in those basically sub-zero temperatures, but also in the heat as well, because you do have internal expansion and contraction
100%,
properties.
100%, yeah.
And so with having that zero blade play, guys, remember, if you ever do disassemble one of these, it doesn't void your warranty, but it must be disassembled properly. I've done a full video on all of that and how it works, and never remove the studs. There's 4 studs in there, and there's a lot of videos out that are putting some bad information out there, but if you take those studs out, that does indeed void the warranty.
Yeah, there's no reason to, like on a luminary or even an Atrius or Hera or Cypher, have those internal studs to be able to key that that chassis and cover together. There's no reason to take those off. There is absolutely no reason to take those off. Once you break that seal, you could ruin the threads. Once it's permanently installed, though, it's not coming apart no matter what you do.
That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're beautiful knives, guys. This is the Combat Troodon. This was the latest, and you can see a size comparison of what it looks like on the Ultratech. The Ultratech is just a much smaller, more sleek unit, very, very easy to carry every day. It's an everyday pocket knife. And Tony, I appreciate your time on this.
Thanks,
and
Ray.
we will look forward to this release.